3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mass Connection.
I'm Dubz Glass.
And this is Seriously Stoned. This week we have... What is it?
BHOshots.
All right, so I wasn't sure because I've heard BHOshots, BHOshots. You kind of want to give us an idea?
I got you. So basically, a couple of years ago when I was like really like grinding on my page and stuff, this guy named Custom Grow 420, he's a weed influencer that a lot of people know pretty well.
Okay, yo.
I like tagged him in a video, and I was just like joking around, and I was doing like an impression of myself mixed with him, and instead of calling myself BHOshots, I was like, "What up, everybody? It's BHOshots." But he like messaged me after that, and he was like, "Yo, like that's catchy. Stick with that." And so I was like, "Well, why not? You know?"
Yeah.
So it's kind of whatever people want it to be.
Yeah, viewer discretion. You know.
You got his homie Sam here as well.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm the homie Sam.
So we got the Blunt Patrol over here.
See, you think that, but I'm just putting it in the rap so that my better roller friend can actually do the heavy lifting.
Hey, I feel you. I can't roll backwards worth of shit.
You're gonna learn today, brother.
That's why I got Glass.
So you talk about grinding on your page. You have what, 36,000 followers?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. All like and for those of you watching, like they're real followers. Like you have really good involvement. Like you have really good like feedback, views, likes. Like tell us a little bit about how you kind of got here.
Well, so right after I graduated high school, the first thing I did was get my medical card.
Yeah.
And so once I could do that, I like asked my dad, because I still live with him. I was like, you know, can I start making weed videos? I just want to do this, see where it goes. And he said, yeah, why not? And the first thing that I tried to do was just like smoke reviews, stuff like that. You know, it's pretty generic.
Yeah.
But then,
like around here, like dispensaries and stuff, or
yeah. So different like horticulture growers, so like people that I knew.
Yep.
And also the dispensary is just open, so all the weed coming out of there. I'm not much of a dispensary guy personally.
yeah.
But
Yeah, neither are we.
good, perfect. All right. So, well, yeah, I tried that stuff out. Was not interested at all, and then I started just grinding reviews, and then I got my first like piece sent to me.
Oh, okay. It's like a
It was literally like a little penguin pipe,
Nice.
and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy. I wanna like see if I can keep doing this." And me and my buddy were sitting in my breezeway smoking. We were like, "What can we do to like get as many pieces as possible?" Like that was the goal. It wasn't anything about followers or anything like that.
Shit.
Get as much glass as possible.
Yeah, man. So
How much can we milk this internet shit?
yeah.
For? I like it.
So I wrote up like a stock email, and what I left blank was the names of the companies that I would send it to, and then I would like way exaggerate my followers and stuff, which I know sounds a little crazy, but it caught up eventually. And I sent this email out to like 30 different companies, and like half of them get back to you and they're like, no, like we checked out your page, like no thank you. But some of them were just like, oh yeah, we got you. And next thing you know, I got 4 or 5 more pieces in the mail. So now I'm doing reviews of like glass and weed and stuff.
And they're also helping you probably promote, because they're sending you the shit. They're like, hey, go have my fans go over there and watch them smoke out of our shit.
Exactly, man. And like
Cross promotion, that's awesome.
once I got like 5 or 6 pieces, the biggest thing that like made my page start popping a little bit was I just lined up 5 bongs in a row, and I was like, all right, I got to do this in one hit. Let's get them all done.
Oh shit.
That was the first one. It was just the 4 or 5 bong combo rip.
Wow.
And
so you were like the pioneer 4 or 5 bonger?
Yeah, well, so Custom Grow 420 did it first. I have to give it to him.
YouTube, what up?
Yes, sir. So he did 3, but I had to beat that.
Okay.
That was my goal.
Okay.
And I did 4, and then it went viral on Facebook. It got like 4 or 5 million views on Facebook.
Oh, shit. We're in the presence of a viral homie. Homie's viral.
4 or 5 million views on some bong hits. That's insane.
Well, what's crazy is like I said, I was just coming out of high school, so I like wake up one morning and like I just look at my Facebook thread and I'm just like, oh no, like my teachers have seen this, obviously my dad has seen this, my family has seen this. I'm like, all right, like everyone just knows I smoke weed at this point. Like, let's see what we can do.
So is that something like you can monetize it? Like when you get 5 million views, is that?
So no, because I didn't technically own the video because somebody took it off my Instagram, right? And they posted it on Facebook on their page. And I'm stupid at this point. I'm literally, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, like, I didn't realize.
So this person's making money off of you.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Damn.
And see, that's not the only video that's done that. Like, there's a combined good 10 million views on Facebook of just me smoking and not getting paid for it.
Now, have you tried to like? Is that the only way you can really monetize? Is if it goes viral on your page?
No, because say somebody asks for permission to use your video, which is what you should do. Everybody, if you want to use someone's content, do that.
y'all heard? Y'all fucking heard?
Pay the man his money.
For real, please. I need that.
Artists are hungry.
But
100%.
well, like, you could have a bigger platform than somebody, ask them to use their content because you like it, and then get paid off like ad revenue and stuff like that. But it's a joint thing. You split it, and you come to terms on a percentage.
Yeah.
But these people are just like, let me just take this, All right, I gotta start smoking.
You made a great video. Let me reap the benefits of that.
Yeah, exactly. Real leechy behavior.
And it's crazy because nowadays you on like Instagram and everybody's doing that, like 5 bong, like trying to at least
Constantly.
Yeah. Like you got everybody out there.
It was.
I don't want to mention
the
any
Instagram world was this big.
For real, man.
And now it's this big.
Yeah, dude.
And it's so crazy because I remember, dude, like pre-blow up of your page, man. Like you were probably at like 9, maybe 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like we've all done all like the crazy videos, the chocolate Santas and the fucking pumpkin bongs and all that. It had all been done, and it was just like a new wave of it coming through.
Exactly. This is if there's one thing that I would like to go on air and say I pioneered, and I probably did it, it's the bong flip.
Okay.
I was the one out here flipping the glass.
All right.
I don't know about anybody else doing that.
I do a couple rig flips here and there. So
I kind of stay away from that.
Don't flip that thing, okay?
nah.
I think that's gonna stay.
This
on the
thing's been
table.
flipped before. It actually got shattered, and my dog kicked it off the bed. And Peter Muller was so nice enough to rebuild it for me.
Shut up, Muller.
Literally
Shout out
from
Muller, man.
from scratch.
That's crazy.
Fuck, man, yeah. Now you also do music too?
I do music. I produce, I rap, and I like to sing a little bit.
Nice, dude, that's what's up. Now, how long have you been into that?
Well, Sam and I over here, we both produce a lot, and we kind of mostly started doing that. And that was, 3 years ago?
Well, yeah, we started to hit it really hard around like 3-4 years ago.
But so Sam is really, really talented as a musician, not only as a producer, but he's an excellent guitar player.
So I'm actually learning how to play guitar right now.
Hey, there
Yeah?
you go.
Did you go to a school for it?
Yeah, so I went to the Pioneer Valley Performing Arts School.
Okay, dope. Is that a college or like a prep school?
No, it was
type
actually
of
my
thing?
high school.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it was a charter school. It's a public school, so I went there for free and got my music education.
That's awesome.
It was amazing.
Dude, props.
It was exactly
Most
what I
people
needed.
Doing what you
young are
like to
just
do.
like, oh, fuck life. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna not even give a shit.
I'm going to go smoke weed on
Yeah.
Instagram.
But no, that's dope. So guitar, any other instruments?
Yeah, I played the bass. I actually started on the bass. Well, I actually started on the snare drum like back in like middle school band.
Okay, sick. Sick.
And then I picked up the bass when I went to the Performing Arts High School. Started to get a little good, get a little better, get noticed by some teachers, get asked to join some classes, some audition classes. And it just goes from there. Like when you get to go in and do it every single day, like you get what you put into it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's sick.
All right, so you took your music talent.
Took my music talent, and now like
Match up
it's
with-
lying latent for the most part now, but I'm making beats, you know.
You inspired my ass. That's what you did. You got me going, bro.
Because you took a little break?
I did, yeah. So I released one studio album, and that's called Ignorant. And I just like had this one creative spurt where like it was like 2 weeks where I just went, and an album came out of it, and it was a beautiful thing. And like, you know, you get a little older, life starts to change a little bit, responsibilities start to come in. I didn't have that creative flow again. But recently, I'm getting back on the horse. I got album number 2 on the way.
Hell yeah.
And call it an exclusive, but it's going to be called Last Year I Wanted to Blow Up.
Oh, I think I seen the cover for that. In front of you posting it with a Bentley?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's Bentley?
I wish it was Kevin Hart's Bentley.
I'm sure it was because I seen you tag him.
That's pretty sick. That's awesome. You got any music you want to play for us?
For sure. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yo, DJ, spin that.
I got you. This one's off album number 1. It's called No Jumper.
All right.
Hey, all of these bitches play games. I answer coins that I play. All of the monsters I slay. I have to pray for my prey. Y'all just go aim and you spray.
Just like I come in her face.
I am just scared she gon' drown.
Hell yeah.
You ain't got red out on, you got the brown. Found broken teeth in the pomegranate. I've been attracted to violence. I'm striving for excellence. Don't got no vitamins. Hop in the ambulance. Fucking your girl even if she is abstinent. Been breaking bread like a sacrament. 122 and I'm adamant. Accurate. Ain't got no jump in the master. She still finna make it by accident. Passionate like I'm an activist. Adequate when I'm relaxing. Distracted by bitches I'm waxing. I'm passing on anything less than a 9. She said the same thing. I know that we know that we fine. Let's kick it with homie. My woody, my slime. Feel like I'm Molly. We up on a climb. Ain't trying to stop with the Hollywood sign. Best of both worlds and you know I get mine. 50 seconds of fame. You had 3 vines. Playing in the game like you had 3 lives. You a pussy got 9. I'm off it. Finna tap your pockets. Your ass the rockets. I guess the league is just hard on they bow while I'm making the players just throwing the tape.
All right, that's all I give you.
Hell
Go
yeah.
check it out if
Hell
you
yeah.
want.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
You're available. Where are you available?
I'm all available on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud.
And they're searching BHOshots.
BHOshots. Yep.
All one word.
Hell yeah. That was some fire
So
shit.
you heard it.
Thank you for letting us hear it.
That was dope. So
Got
now,
you.
before
Is
we
it already
talk-
released or is it coming out soon?
That one's already released, and you know later on the podcast, if we want to get an unreleased on the,
Yo, if we wanna end the show on an unreleased track, that'd be fire. We're down for that.
got you. You guys want to hit the wood?
Yo, for sure.
Sure.
Here's
Yeah,
this.
let's get the old passkey.
I've been on a Blundville kick, bringing me back to high school and shit. I seen him at Lily's Glass, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get those.
I like
I've been
that.
like addicted to them, man. I've been smoking them up.
Is that you prefer blunts? Blunts over glass over paper?
So
I remember you said you got a bunch
Yo,
of
this
glass.
tastes nice.
I used to love glass, and I still do love glass. I have a soft spot in my heart for glass, but I kind of got into like other drugs like psychedelics and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
I love psychedelics.
He's with you on that. I stay away from it because my mind's a crazy place. But yo,
I tell him
he's
all the
with
time,
it.
bro.
He's with it.
But
He'll
here's
chat with you all day. Oh no, I don't want none. I don't want none. No, I'm saying no to peer pressure.
He won't even microdose, none of that shit. Like,
I gave microdosing shrooms.
I don't microdose. I go
fucking-
full bowls.
I gave it. I gave it 4 days, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me. My wife, on the other hand, is having phenomenal results from it. I just think I've already like done a good job at like dealing with my shit.
Yeah.
But, like the shrooms fuck with that my shit that I've already figured out. You know what I mean?
that's
So,
good to know about yourself, though. For real.
yeah, it was just I was unbalanced, like it had me unbalanced, and
what-
I wasn't digging it.
What hallucinogens are your
So when I was
tea.
younger, I used to just acid, strip, maybe a half sheet. I ended on a half sheet. That was my career ender for acid, and that's why I stopped. I took way too much, and this is on me. Let me say this: acid is in moderation to your own body. If you know yourself and you don't break those limits, it's something that can help you a lot.
a lot? Open up your mind a little and see things differently, and not governmental. Just you walk around in a field and something will just click in your head that you've been thinking about for months, and it's like a reset button.
For sure. I overdid it though. And so unfortunately I kinda dismangled what I was getting from it, you know? So after that kind of happened, I started to get anxiety when I was hitting glass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what it really came from, if it was that or if it was just like stress and things like that, but or maybe even just the pressure of like social media in general. But
Yep.
you know, like I would do these. Oh, you know, I've done 15 bong rips one breath. Go check that video out.
Has it gotten to a point where you've like gone out in public and people have like swarmed you? Have you gone to like weed events and people?
I wouldn't say swarmed, but I definitely, like, if I'm walking, there's always somebody, at least multiple people coming through, dap me up.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy the connections you meet. I went to Canada once, and just randomly on the street, just one person. Wait
I've had it happen to me before.
a second. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to even say that because my friends fucking shit on me all the time about it, but I've had it happen before, and it's so awesome.
Well, it's because of
It's
the
like,
weather
yo,
report.
You give a fuck. You know, you give a fuck. You know,
Of course, man.
it's cool.
Facts,
It's
bro.
cool. Like, yo, we're nobodies.
Yes.
So when someone's like,
100%.
yo, like, oh my God, what's up, man? Like, yo, you made my day as much as you're stoked to meet me.
Facts,
you
exactly.
you think about it in entertainment all over the world. Like everybody's acting some way. You guys are just doing it in. You're not acting. You guys are just doing your real life. Like you smoke weed. You smoke weed. You like to talk about crazy shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like me and him are pretty good friends. We talk every single day, and literally when he does his weather reports, it's not anything different. He'll have those bursts out in the middle of conversations. So
That shit makes. Let me pause the conversation for a second here. That is one of the funniest fucking things I've seen on Instagram. I don't know. Like, obviously, you guys know the man, but yo, you gotta check this shit out. I don't know if I've showed you yet, but could you hit us with a little weather report, bro? Maybe a little.
Shit, what is it?
That one's mine.
It's a Monday.
Yep.
It's your Monday morning weather report brought to you by your favorite person, Mass Connection. Holy shit, is it icy outside? If you go outside, you're gonna fall and bust your ass.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yo, let's fucking go.
There you guys go. Just a little exclusive.
Any
Check out my page.
sponsorships?
You gotta go back. You gotta go back and check the videos. I've been kind of inactive on it. For me, with my videos, it's like I'm only funny when I'm not trying to be funny.
Of course.
The minute I'm trying to create content, it's like, yo, I'm fucking.
The
mad.
funniest
I'm
one-
And
annoying
people
to
feel that,
myself. I'm
too.
annoying to myself. So
Yeah.
I won't post
The
it.
funniest ones are when he's stuck in traffic and he just gets out and he's.
Yo.
I know
290,
exactly
that
what you're
shit
talking
was
about.
loud. That shit one was loud. People were like, "What the fuck is this dude getting out of his car for?"
in a suit.
Hey man, put me on your gram right quick. What's your handle?
The connection selection.
Selection. All right.
Yeah, all one word.
I love that, man.
Yes, sir.
But yo, so you were talking about responsibilities a little while ago.
Yeah.
You're a hibachi chef. Is that true, homie?
Yes, sir.
So how the fuck do you get into that? What did you learn? Was it like going to school? Tell us about it.
So
Because we love hibachi.
you got to come through, boys.
You know, for sure.
Oh, you still currently do?
I am currently a hibachi chef. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got you, man. So shout out to Goten of Japan.
Where are they at?
Sunderland, Mass.
Sunderland,
Okay.
Mass. Check them out. Go get entertained. Go get some hibachi and shit.
Please.
Entertainment. Just get food, bro. It's good.
Well, so I started working there as a server for a number of months, probably like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And eventually the head chef of the restaurant was like, I feel like you'd be like have a better fit with the restaurant if you were cooking. Like, I feel like this isn't the place for you.
You're an entertainer by not like.
That's my thing. Like, it's not necessarily like the center of attention type thing, but like just to be able to like really focus in on something and perform, like
Yeah.
that's something I just really enjoy doing.
Mhm.
And that's why I like performing music or playing sports, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I trained for, I think, like 2.5 months before I ever went on the floor. And I cooked my first table of 2 people, and I fucked up.
They looked at each other like, ah, shit.
Lay it down for us. What happened? What happened?
Oh, my God. All right. I probably shouldn't even talk about this. We're going for it. So it was like a filet mignon and a ribeye steak. Easy money. Got that down. Overcooked the shit out of both their steaks. Boom. First thing. Next thing, I fucked up the cooking, so I get nervous, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, now I have to lay down some tricks. Because I have to like way overcompensate with some tricks. So I go to throw the spatula behind my back, right? I try to catch it, miss it, propel it forward to the one guy wearing a white button-down shirt at the table. And his wife's just sitting there. And just, nice brown spatter right on.
Oh, God, yo.
Mildly spatula
I'm
shaped.
literally like this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
I spilled a beer down the back of a woman's shirt mid-serving before. I just leaned a little too much, man. I probably smoked one joint too many on break. And I leaned a little bit, and the tray wasn't with me, man. And the fucking beer went right down the back of the lady's shirt. I'll never forget it. My boss looked at me and was like, you should probably go smoke another joint.
Cool boss, good boss.
Yeah.
You just should have been like, yeah, it was water.
I've always had cool bosses.
So do you like? How do you feel about like just? Do you walk down the street, smoke a blunt?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's always been a thing for me. Legal or not, I don't care.
We went to New York City last Monday, right before Christmas. It was hectic. I took some acid, and we walked around.
Literally drove, 3.5 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours,
Sucked.
maybe. Parked the car.
My legs never hurt so much for that.
Got out, walked around for like 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Got back in the car, went home.
Oh, my God.
Literally he was like, we're not recording the podcast today. We had some hash to wash for a homie, and he was like, I'm kind of bored. Like, what do you want? Like, you want to do something? I was like, what do you want to do? He's like, you want to go to New York City? I was like, let me take care of a couple things, and then I'll hit you back. And I was like, all right, we leave at 1 o'clock.
Jesus Christ. I love that. That's the type of
shit
shit
was
you gotta
fire.
do, bro.
It was the first time I ever been there.
Really?
Oh yeah,
How'd you like it?
it was fun.
That's what's up, man.
It's fun on acid too.
Where'd you guys go? Do you remember at all?
Yeah, it must have been like
I
a
don't-
tight 3
I don't
hours.
do it, so I remember the whole thing.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right.
Times Square. I remember we went to Times Square. That's the only overwhelming part was
We-
walking around there because it was so
Too
many
many-
people.
Yeah.
The lights were so bright.
No, the lights are sick, but
They had never been. Like, we went with Sailor, too.
okay.
So they had never been.
Yeah.
So I was like, we got to go to Times Square if you've never been, especially since it's like a day before Christmas. So it was like, all the stores are decorated. You got to see the shit. Like, it's worth going. Because we had all these plans to hit Cats and Carmine's and like really eat and shit. Because that's what I'm
He
all
made
for.
it about food. I wanted to go to a flight club. I wanted to go. See
But we were just in the wrong neighborhood. We ended up in Times Square so they could see it, and then we were just way too north of all the other shit. So we got to go back. We'll definitely be headed
I
back.
also wanted to go to Chinatown.
Chinatown, Koreatown, fucking lit.
I've never been down. Well, I've never been to New York City, so I mean,
Yeah, so we had a good time. It was a fun adventure.
definitely want to go back and do it again.
Yeah,
Walk
sounds
Yeah,
around.
when
like,
it's-
sounds like you guys gotta like take a couple days, like really like plan out some stuff. Gotta hit.
But we
this,
definitely
this,
walked
this.
around and smoked a blunt.
And it was surprisingly,
like that.
It was surprisingly like nice and warm. It was,
Yeah.
the
wind was blocked by all the big buildings,
Last
like,
Monday
that
was
was
actually
sick.
a pretty nice day. It ended up being like 45. We were walking around, and there were so many people, and in between all the buildings, like it was sick. Dude.
Yeah.
It was
That's
No wind
dope.
because it's like the big buildings just block that shit.
Yeah, it was literally
Although
perfect adventure.
Massachusetts is way better. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit, yeah,
Nah,
we
fight.
love our Massachusetts shit, man. Massholes to the death of it. So what else? So what else,
fucking
man?
course, man.
So you do the hibachi shit.
Yep.
You
Music.
make viral videos. You
Viral
do your music shit. What else should the world know? Or what else do you do? What else would you like to plug?
Man, what else do I do?
I hate to put you on the spot like
No,
that.
no
man.
worries. I'd say,
What do you do for hobbies besides making videos? Do you do other fun shit?
yeah, I mean, like I said, I like to play sports. Me and this guy play a lot of frisbee.
Wait. What kind of frisbee?
Ultimate
Disc golf?
frisbee.
Oh, ultimate.
Ultimate frisbee, man. Oh hell yeah.
I've been
You
playing.
got a whole
disc.
team?
I'm too
Just the
lazy
two
for
of you.
that.
We've played on teams together
Yeah.
before, but we're not currently playing on a team, no.
Currently,
See,
no
I'm too
team.
lazy for
Free
the
agents, y'all
running.
hear that?
I can't do the whole running thing. I'm fat, and I smoke a lot of weed, and
You're not fat, and you do smoke a lot of weed. I'll give you that one. I know you do that one.
I was fatter.
If I'm running,
My knees
you
are
better
real bad.
fucking start running too, because I don't run for shit.
Yeah,
I like that.
but I do play
I
a
like that.
hell of a lot of disc golf with my buddy Sailor.
For real?
He was on the first podcast. Yeah, disc golf.
We should all hit up the Northampton or the Florence one. That'd be sick.
Hey, we
Yeah,
actually got a disc golf course just now in Granby, man.
Really?
Yeah, my hometown.
Hell yeah, I'm
Straight
always
up
down to
2
play new
minutes.
ones. We've been playing at not the Quabbin. What's the dam? Buffinville Dam. It's in Oxford. There's like any of the Army Engineer Corps dams in Massachusetts have a free course. And
That's sick.
This one particularly has like 36 holes.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, and they
That's
like
nuts.
it's dude, if you play the full one, the full 18, you're talking about 5 hours going through, and it's like a 14-mile probably hike through the woods and shit. Like it's rough, and you go over like waterfalls and shit like that.
That
over
sounds like
the
a
dam.
journey, dude.
So it's a good day.
Yeah, I played once. I brought my dog around the whole thing. Spike. Oh my god, that was miserable. When he was still little, he was not having it. He made it halfway, and I had to carry him the rest of the way.
Oh man.
Little dog,
Spike.
big course.
Poor Spike,
Cool,
man.
It's cool though. Now Spike's a shit, man. Spike's a big motherfucker now.
What kind of dog is Spike?
He is an American bully. He's like 60-pound brick shit house.
man.
Of course he didn't want to walk that far.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
But when I first
Not built
got
for
him,
that.
okay, right now he's 65 pounds. He's 7.5 months old. When I first got him, he was 3.5 pounds. Wow. Like he was
Little baby.
this big.
That's so
Running and
cute.
shit. Oh yeah, they dope.
Now he's an asshole.
I've never had a dog.
You ever had a dog?
I've never owned a dog now.
Are you a dog person or just?
I'm definitely a dog person. I love dogs. I love animals in general. I'm not like a particular. I have cats, but I love
Cat
dogs.
gang.
You know what
Cat gang. Yes, sir.
I love my dog, but if I was to have if I could have any animal
Mm-hmm.
and keep it freely in the house, I think it would be another macaw, a bird.
That's what's up.
I got
like a
this
blue macaw.
crazy completely irrational fear of birds. I don't do
Really?
birds at all. Yeah, I don't do birds at all.
Well, to be fair, they do something we can't. And
my whole
what's
thing is
that?
just like
Fly.
they're on the ground and they're up in
we
the
can
sky.
fly.
You don't know where you're gonna get them.
Down.
You don't know where you're gonna get them at. And I ain't dealing with that. So nah, keep them away from me. I don't do that shit. I'll cross the street for a city bird.
For a city bird.
that's a good topic though. I want to pull the room with this. What animal would you have that you could keep freely in your house without murdering you?
Are we talking about wild, domesticated, tame?
All.
Yeah.
Do you
Whole
have
spectrum.
to deal with it trying to kill
Well,
you?
if you're in
Is
Texas,
it
you
your
can have a
friend?
lion. I mean,
So I've
anything's
had a
goes in
couple
Texas.
homies have squirrels.
Yeah.
And I think that shit's probably some of the coolest fucking shit. But I don't.
You have my
know.
ferret. It's a squirrel too.
I don't really know, man. I'm not I'm more of the cat's real great because the cat really kind of takes care of itself.
Yeah.
That's
Munchie chills, Munchie's dope. Munchie just kind of kicks it, comes, says hello, shows a little love, then goes fucks off. And,
yeah.
it's perfect, man, because we didn't even.
Dogs are a huge responsibility. You're
huge
right.
responsibility. My wife wants another kitten right now. I'm like, no. I was like, if we're getting anything, we're getting a dog, and we ain't ready for a dog yet, so we ain't getting nothing.
Get another cat. Get another cat.
Listen,
I
man,
have 2 cats.
She had everyone at Summit trying to convince
What, you
me.
want a spike?
No, she had everyone trying to convince me at Summit the other night that we getting another cat. I was like, nope.
Well, a cat and a dog is worse than a cat and a cat because the cat and the dog aren't ever going to get along because your cat was there first. Cats are territorial.
Yeah, it's true. That's why we had it. Ours it ended up staying outside all the time, and when it came winter, we were just somebody was like, "Can we put him in our house?" We're like, "Sure."
Yeah.
It's not fair for the cat to be outside.
Can we put him in our house?
Because they would go up to their windows and shit and try to get in other people's houses.
That's so sly. Hey, can I just put him in my house for a little
Can
bit?
I borrow your cat?
Yeah, real quick.
Cat secure.
Yeah.
All right, so that's crazy, man. Well,
Also, a Savannah, one of those Savannah cats
those cats
that
are
you can
sick.
get. Those are a big thing in Connecticut, I guess. But they're you feed them raw steak.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the cheetah-looking ones with the ears?
Yeah, those things are
Pointy
sick.
ears
They're
and
expensive
servals.
as fuck.
They go
yes.
crazy over that food though. They're super.
Nah, do you ever see them?
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Like they're big.
They look like they're gonna kill you.
No, I don't want nothing to do with
And
that
they
because
might.
when we
But
had
once they eat, they're cool.
Yo,
Yeah.
Munchie was literally 2 pounds, maybe 3.
Oh, this thing will kill you.
Kristen's sitting there with a donut on like her chest, just like taking pieces. Munchie runs up, takes a piece of donut, jumps away, locks down on top of it, and I go to grab it. And with the strength of 20,000 men, that cat was holding onto the couch, like. So I grabbed it, right? And I'm holding it, and he's looking at me like, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. Give me that donut. So forever since, yo, donuts get locked up in the fucking safe in my house. Yeah,
So you're saying Munchie has the same genes as you?
Yo, Munchie's about the donuts, man. Munchie's about the donuts.
Oh my god!
Don't try to pass me no potato donuts, though. Don't cheat me out of my shit, man.
This kid is a donut connoisseur.
I'm all about the donuts. I had to give them up because I was getting like dragon fire breath. Eating too many donuts, man. I was just like eat a donut and be like, ugh.
What's your favorite kind of donut?
Yo, the crazier the better, yo.
Okay.
Well,
I'll say Cane's Donuts pretty much kills the shit out of it. They do like a creme brulee donut that's smacking.
That sounds crazy.
I will shout out Donna's Donuts in Tewksbury. If you're ever north of Boston, check that place out. They do a cheeseburger donut.
what?
That's like Big E.
A
Big E type
meatball, a
stuff.
meatball sub donut. And
Oh, that's my shit.
a Philly cheesesteak donut, and it's all no meat. It's all made donut. So like the bun is like a glazed donut. The meat's like chocolate donut. The cheese is like
yeah, I
a
thought you were-
Bavarian
That's
cream.
sick.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
you had
sick,
me
so
at
shout that
cheeseburger
out, too.
donut.
Yeah, they kill it though.
I was thinking donut.
Oh, well,
donut.
no, they
dead
do.
cheese.
They do
The
totally.
Big E,
yeah,
right?
yeah, they totally
Yeah.
do. Like not there, but I've totally seen
Yeah.
like a burger with cheeseburger,
That
like
sounds
with
so
donut buns.
That's my shit. That's my jam.
Yeah.
I like fucking
Wild,
weird foods.
I love food.
I don't like seafood though. I don't eat seafood.
If he can swim in it, he don't.
So after
Well, you're gonna come to Hibachi and you're gonna eat some shrimp because that comes with your meal.
you just throw it on my
I'll throw them
plate.
over to him.
Word, heard you.
So after your first one, they let you keep cooking.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We kind of got sidetracked. Yeah. So the first one you blew it.
I did. And like the nerves were just so high, but fortunately all the chefs around me and the servers were like really supportive, and the dude was actually really nice about it cuz he ended up going up to the owner and being like, this is this kid's first day, right? And like like as you're just like brushing off his fucking but he like didn't say anything like that to me, and he was really nice, and I actually got to cook for that couple again
Okay.
about like 4 or 5 months
And you were
later.
much better.
Yeah.
They look at you like.
They're like, wait a second. First of all, they kept you. Second of all right, good shit. You gotten better.
Did you do the behind the back spatula and show them you can still do it?
Yeah, I actually did. And I don't do that one very often. Because
Do they teach you like a class, or is it just right there in the restaurant?
it's
Or is it self-taught?
So Goten, and I actually really like this about this restaurant. I like unbiasedly think it's the best hibachi restaurant in the area.
Okay.
Because most of the chefs aren't really doing that many tricks because everyone pushes quality of food, which I think is really dope.
Okay.
And when you get more experience, you know, obviously we all teach each other tricks.
You fuck around in the back.
Yeah, and some of us do tricks. Others don't do any at all, but their food tastes fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that is what a restaurant should be about, you know?
I 100% agree. So like when you go into Moe's, like I'm always disappointed when I go into Moe's for a burrito and they don't yell, Welcome to Moe's. That's why I go to goddamn Moe's.
I feel you.
Do your job.
You had one job. It was to yell, Welcome to Moe's.
I wasn't
And
even
this
going
is
to
how
buy
they sound.
anything.
They're just like, Welcome to Moe's.
Yeah, so come on, yo. You can do better than that.
You ever just like turn around and walk back in, make them try again?
Yo, I want more
I walked
enthusiasm.
out
Listen.
because I know when they're sounding like that, their burrito's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
That's fair. You should just make the really shitty joke that like people who don't smoke weed make, and they're like, "Dude, you roll a burrito, you could roll a really good blunt." You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
they don't relate people. Just so we'll put that out there for everyone. Burritos and blunts are not the same thing.
Agreed. Wait,
If
is
you
this me?
try
or is
to
this-
roll a blunt like a burrito, you're probably
gonna-
gonna have a bad time.
A really hard time. Oh wow.
Imagine that, just folding the shit in.
Do you ever smoke any CBD like hemp, or are you just a flower like weed guy?
I know
Dabs.
I do smoke CBD as well. I mostly dab it
Okay.
because I don't know any other way to do it other than like put it on top of some flour or something. But
Bay Grown Farms. You gotta check them out, dude. Literally some of the dankest fucking
Yeah,
hemp
episode
I've ever
4.
seen.
He had he grows a hemp farm down in the Cape.
Rochester.
word.
Yep, and he his flower is out of this world. I'm actually gonna be using it to quit cigarettes. So
Awesome.
but his flower is amazing. It looks just like any flower you would, but it tests at 0.3 or less THC.
Oh
Wow.
And like I think he was saying like 20% in the CBD range, and all the different CBDs, like CBNs, CBGs.
I gotta try it then for sure.
yeah,
Check him
for
out.
sure. His stuff
I've
is
smoked
awesome.
stuff with similar percentage, and it's like a delight on your body.
100%. It
I
didn't.
smoked it one
If
morning
you smoke,
and I was so fucking focused, yo. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna crush today, and I don't even want to smoke more pot.
How
I
good
like
was your
that.
day?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Because you know, for me now, pot's not like I do smoke every single day,
yeah,
but
Totally. All day, every day.
yeah, a lot. But I have cut down, and not because I like don't enjoy pot as much anymore or anything like that.
taking a tolerance break kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, like I haven't
smoke
smoked in
every
a
day.
few days in prep for this. I was like, let me get high.
I've had a few friends that like
Yeah, Bay
literally
Grown was
recently
pretty high
have
on
just
here.
like kind of hung it up, like
Completely.
yo, like not
for the time being.
for the time
Yeah.
being, like with the
Cold
intentions
turkey.
of coming back, just like let's see how long I can go without it. And yo,
like
they're killing
cleanses.
it, and they feel like way like more clear and vibed out and shit. And I'm like, yo, that's dope.
That's awesome.
I need the shit.
for sure.
I need the shit. I'm not trying to fix anything that's not broken right now. If for some
You're
reason,
doing great, dog.
if
I
for
don't-
some reason shit goes sideways, then maybe I'll take a look at my fucking consumption problems. But
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
we do smoke an insane amount of pot. This is what we do all day, not just on the podcast to make you guys think that this is what we do. Like this,
Literally
you cannot
so-
smoke this much pot once a week or even once once in a while.
You can't
and
do
not
it.
get this high. Like
you gotta get stoned.
we're still very, very functional.
Let's get it.
We're doing a fucking podcast, so we're
Very-
gonna start. Come on.
very much so.
Seriously stoned.
Is this your first appearance on a podcast or?
Yeah, actually it is. This is my christening to the podcast community, so I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
Welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
So our
entertaining.
deal is anytime somebody comes on here, they're more than welcome to come back on anytime they want to talk about something or whatever, chill, smoke, whatever.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
You know, the Care Factory is nice enough to let us host our podcast
Shout
here.
out to
so,
Care Factory.
Shout out the Care Factory.
Yep, hell yeah! They're gonna be hosting some awesome events. They got the New Year's Eve party coming. This obviously is gonna come out after the New Year's Eve party.
Many more events to come. Definitely check the place
Yeah,
out.
I got an event in the works that's gonna be coming up in the next month or two. So check it out.
This is it's like a cannabis smoking lounge, almost like the Summit Lounge.
21 plus.
A little more of a nightclub vibe. 21 plus, come out.
Best have your ID.
BYOC. Bring your own cannabis. There's
Members only.
No sales. There's no sales. There's
sales.
no one set up vending. This isn't a sesh. This is a
Come and
cannabis
smoke your
nightclub.
weed.
Come hang
With
out.
like-minded people,
Come
listen to
meet new
music.
people. Come listen to the DJ. Come look at the lights. Come chill.
I'm gonna be making some cool ass dab mats for the VIP rooms here and shit. Some Louis.
This spot is sick, so come check it out. We love this place.
It's
Thank
gonna
you
be a
for
good place to
hosting
be
us.
chilling from now on. If any of you guys need any event spots, like you guys have any music events you want to throw, like it's awesome spot.
We definitely got to do a show here for sure. That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
for
That's what I was
sure.
gonna
I mean,
talk
I'll
to
keep
about,
you in
like,
mind.
The show
yeah.
that I have planned in a couple months, I definitely say come out for it.
Hell
It's gonna
yeah.
be an art event, like an all media art event. I'm gonna be throwing all glass art, painting, sculptures, fashion, whatever people in this community in Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire area.
New England.
Just pretty New England
grinders.
much. Yeah.
That's sick.
Anything in the art, music-wise, that you guys want to come out, hell yeah. It'd be awesome.
I appreciate that, y'all. Obviously, we just discovered this place.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
thanks for coming out.
Of course.
We start driving. How
calling through it.
was the drive? A little crazy, I heard.
That's icy out
Man,
today.
dude, the hail was what? Like,
It's like M&M's,
like
peanut
this big,
M&M's.
dude. Like,
It was big.
Well, we appreciate you coming out here. This is fucking, it's definitely a bad day, but Massachusetts, every day is ups
Every
and
hour
downs.
the weather could change.
and that's
Tomorrow's
why we
probably
need the weather
70.
report.
Hey.
Tomorrow it's probably gonna be 70. We'll be good.
Yeah, everything will melt. We'll be fine.
Facts. Nah, it was 100% worth it in coming
Oh,
out
yeah.
here because one, I appreciate you guys, and like this is really interesting. Like
Thanks for coming out and shooting
What?
shit.
So have you watched any of the other episodes and seen? Is there anything that you particularly like? I've noticed in the analytics wise, I've noticed that a lot of the people watch more of the grower episodes, like when we have growers on here.
that's yeah. So the first episode I watched, oh my gosh, I've watched 3 now. And not all the way through because I get fucking high.
Yeah,
And then-
It's weird. It's so, I mean, you've obviously had videos. Do you do them on YouTube?
I do. And YouTube for me is like a platform that doesn't like, I'm more suited for like a 1-minute video and like sometimes 10-minute videos.
Got you.
Just because, first of all, you guys are set up great. I am a lot more just phone, wooden block.
Nah, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Everything
No, it's
I do from my
absolutely-
page is very like one take. Like I post it as it comes. If I fuck it up, I either just don't post it at all, or I post the fuck up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Our idea for here is just like anybody. They have podcasts that are already out there for the weed community, but they're all mostly West Coast.
Yeah.
Nobody really talks about East Coast cannabis community, any of that shit.
Who's doing what?
So
Who's got shit to plug?
why not do it? Have a YouTube. We're gonna have fun smoking weed. We don't ask
Shoot
people
shit.
for free stuff. Like we do this on our own and we have fun. Like
It's cool for us to be able to like. We're both so busy to be able to unplug
for like an hour and,
and
just
just
chill.
shoot shit. It's
Smoke
dope.
with people. Some people we know, some people we don't know. Like first time obviously meeting you. First time I met Baygrown. Who else have we had? Any first?
We had a lot of friends that have.
Yeah, we had
come
Urban
on.
Genetics on here.
Seen the urban genetics.
Kaya Gardening came on.
He's
Keeper
a good-
Fire was on the phone.
Those are our 2 of our best friends right there in the first episode. Great growers.
It was cool to have them on for sure.
Yep.
I think next week we have. Who do we have
Shiner?
next week? Yes, dude. Listen,
You want to talk about growing and science?
the kid that's coming on. Well, he's not a kid. He's a full-grown man, right? But
Bigger
this,
beard than mine, people.
This
That's
dude
how you know.
is the smartest motherfucker in the room. If you
Everywhere
want
he
to talk
goes.
about fucking weed
Yeah.
and like the science behind tissue culture, like how a
Sick.
plant grows, like how it fucking grows. And I don't know if you know anything about tissue culture, but it's literally some.
I am completely
Introduce me to
new, actually.
It's
I would.
brand new. You're gonna have to watch next week's episode.
Yes,
It's
sir.
insane,
That's what-
but like,
But
Me
yeah,
and Sam are gonna sit down together.
it's so fucking.
you could have the
it's the
dirtiest.
future.
Say somebody who's growing cut, and it was the last one he had, and the last genetic he was flowering it out or whatever, and it got mold, mildew, fucking anything happened to it, spider mites. You have to cut that shit down. A morally non-corrupt person would have to cut that down and throw it away.
Yes.
110%.
Like that is gross.
That's disgusting.
So what Shiner can do for this one instance is take a tissue culture sample of this, a very, you wouldn't even notice it, chunk out of the stem. I believe it's the stem. I'm not even sure. And it will systemically clean a plant. And then you can regrow it as many times as you need to from there.
It's insane. Yeah.
What? So like people just do this now? Is what you're
Not people, like he
He
smart,
does this.
Smart people do this.
Yeah, it's like a new like field in weed almost.
That's
like, it's
insane.
Like weed plus science. Oh, dude, it's nuts.
It's insane.
Yo, I'm excited for
I
fucking
honestly-
next week's
I know the
episode.
basics.
That actually
Next
sounds
week's episode is
crazy.
dope. And he's a dope dude too. So it's
There's
cool.
obviously more aspects to it than just what I explained, but like that is just a basic aspect of it. There's other benefits of it.
Highly intelligent.
Obviously, he'll talk
type
more
shit.
about that shit, but it is a crazy concept, and he's a super smart dude, and it's gonna be.
And he's humble on top of it. He ain't like, oh, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's
Yeah.
gonna laugh at me for fucking saying he's the smartest motherfucker in the room. He's gonna be like, nah, they're mad motherfuckers smarter than me. But nah, he's...
That's good though. That's
Yeah,
I
no,
respect
always
that,
learning,
for real,
you know
man.
what I mean? Always learning. Like, yo, good dude. I'm excited to see what where next week's episode goes to. Now, while we have you here, is there anything else? Oh, wait a second. So, shout out our boys, SF Glass, Steve.
Yeah,
They
I
moved
don't
homeboy out of the hospital. He's in a rehab facility now.
Yeah,
Shout out the motherfucking dude.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, man.
He's
like,
our
I'm
homie.
so
He
glad to
went
hear
through
he's
some
at the
bad shit
hospital.
in the hospital. I mean, not in the hospital. He had bad medical problem and went through the hospital, and he finally just got out. Yep, in rehab. It's awesome.
So he's
We
one step
mentioned him
closer to
every
going
single
home.
episode we've
He's
ever.
one step closer to going home. So shout out Steve. We love you,
Congrats.
dog.
Let's
We
go,
love
Steve.
you, homie.
You got this. Steve.
And while we're here, you guys got anyone you want to shout out? Anything you want to shout out?
Any other
coming
artists?
Up? Any artist projects? Who do you think deserves recognition that isn't getting it?
Oh, for sure.
Here's
I
your
got a
opportunity.
long list.
Yo, shit, go, homie.
All right. First of all, shout out Rain Drucker, one of the best photographers I've ever met in my
Who
life.
is that?
Rain Drucker, a great friend of mine, an
Okay.
artist, also a music artist. Sam Mescon, another amazing photographer. I love observing photography. It's cool
Yep.
if I can look at.
Hell yeah.
Artist, shout out your boy Gami, probably the best rapper in Western Massachusetts right now. I promise you that. Go look him up. Seriously, your boy Gami.
Okay.
Simple.
GAMI.
Yep.
Okay, dope.
Okay.
Crazy
Same
music.
platforms, kind of like you.
Not weed based at all. Just really just rap. For
No, but
Gami.
I mean, like,
oh, sorry. Yeah,
Like
Instagram.
Spotify. Or,
Oh, for music? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We also have songs together, so you can click links there
Oh,
too.
awesome.
Sweet,
work.
sweet.
Shout out Sam Gagnon. Boom.
That's me.
Shout out.
Gang, homie, gang, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, thanks for the
Producing,
shout-outs.
yeah.
Yo,
producing
this shit's
music.
gotta.
Dude, we're here to, we're not here to make.
Wheel, man.
we
Hey,
want
I'm
you
not out
guys-
there, but you can peep me on Soundtrap. I'm on the come up on Soundtrap.
Hell yeah.
Soundtrap, is that like an app for producers and shit?
Yeah, check it out. It's like Google Drive, but for beats.
Oh, okay, cool. I
So
was
you
gonna ask
open
where
up
your
your
shit was
browser. Like you got Google Chrome open, you're like, hey, I want to make a beat. So you check your email, you're like, oh, do I have any commissions? You don't, because you're me. But then you go to you're like, all right, I'll make something anyway. I'll go to the beat maker, and you open it up, and it's just a tab open in Google Chrome, and you can upload your own MP3. .wav files work the best.
That's sick as fuck.
They got their own sounds, and they're bad,
Hey,
but you
know,
can use them. They're there.
Hey, they're there, right?
Yeah, you can record stuff in bad quality. Like it's great. It's what I need right now.
Kind of,
You know.
give you an outlet.
Yeah, maybe a level up's coming. Probably is, but
Hey, man,
I don't need it right now. You know,
just do your thing.
I'm chilling with Soundtrap. Shout to Soundtrap.
Shout out Soundtrap.
That's dope.
Anybody else?
Anything else? I know you got a. I know you got a list, man. Do your thing.
Shit, man. You want me to just listen
You got any kids?
like children?
Yeah.
To shout out or
face,
my
oh
own
God,
children?
Do you
that's
have-
so
do you
funny.
have-
No, I don't have children.
No.
21.
I have a kid.
You do?
To everyone out there
He's
trying
6.
to everyone out there
Happy-
trying to fucking do 5 bong rips in a row.
Yeah, I can't do
This
it.
is your dad. This is your dad. So fucking make sure you send him a Father's Day
send him a
gift.
fucking thank you letter.
Send him a
Goddamn
fucking Father's
bastards.
Day gift, man. Send him
Stealing all
a
his
fucking box of
followers.
chocolates or some shit.
No.
You got another album in the works, right?
Oh, wait. I think we talked about this a little bit earlier. You said you lost 12,000 followers from
Oh
Instagram?
yes. Let's
yeah.
get into
Oh
this
my
shit.
god.
Let's get into
Okay,
this shit.
so here we go. Instagram. Fuck
This is where we do the unshoutouts. Fuck Instagram.
Yeah.
Because they always fucking block us on everything.
Look, the shadow banning needs to stop. We know you're doing
It's
it.
freedom of speech.
I agree, man.
Yo,
This-
it's literally Weed, man. Oh shit.
What are we doing?
It's
We're
so
fucking sitting
bad.
and talking. What is bad about that?
Yo, but like I feel like even like not even to be like, oh, I'm shadow banned because I'm the last person to complain about that. Like I literally just went and built a website for people to see the pictures that Instagram won't let me fucking keep on my page.
That's dope.
But like it is frustrating for me because like even our charity flyers and shit,
They were taken down.
dude, they were like not even taken down, but like 30 likes. I have fucking consistent 100 plus.
Yeah.
So something's only hitting 20 to 30 likes. Like I know like people are like, oh man. But no, like yo, it's for charity. I don't give a fuck how many likes there are.
For sure.
But if it's something for charity where we're trying to draw attention or something to help a homie where we're trying to shout out a business or something, that's when I give a fuck. And to see it like get banned or just not even banned but like buried in the content of the internet, it's just like, what the fuck, dude? Like why?
I feel that.
Why?
It's bullshit.
And then there are those non-censored apps that end up just being like hate speech.
So far, we're
censored.
under
Exactly.
It's like,
so
well,
far
fuck
we're under
that.
the radar. So we're still on iTunes. So
Yeah.
that's
Yep,
good.
iTunes is fucking with us, so we'll be on iTunes. You can listen to the audio.
Shout out iTunes.
Big shout out iTunes.
So yeah, they just took 12,000 followers.
Yeah, so explain this.
Okay, so there's a couple of things. I took a long break from Instagram for a while.
Yeah.
Just because I needed it, and just mental health stuff like that. You gotta make sure you're doing good.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Take care of yourself, man.
And so, like, I think my max was around 43,000 followers, maybe a little bit over. And just over time, like, through the break, I was going down by, like, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And then, like, over time, it becomes thousands. I gave a shit when I was younger, to be honest, just because once something starts going, you want to see where it will go.
Yeah.
But like at this point, from like since I was 20, I'm 21 now. It's just like whatever. It's fun.
Yep.
But also it's just a way to keep in contact with all of the connections that I've made through it. Like I've met so many cool people, like including you guys, and it's like that's what I have it for now. It's just
Exactly. I like going out and meeting people face to face. It's
cool.
yeah.
Everybody's
the other night was like, oh, what's up, man? Like, no, like I've been meaning to meet you in person. Like we cross paths. Like, hi, I'm so and so.
everybody's all virtual, everything.
Exactly.
would actually get out of the fucking house.
Get to go make that fucking face to face.
People go meet people. That's how you're gonna sit in your house and just not meet people. It's not worth it. Live life, people. Go out, meet people. It's not about TV.
Whoa.
Holy shit, bro.
Shit, butane, bro. You seen that?
Now on the show we got pyrotechnics.
I don't even
Oh,
want to try
Lord.
this shit, yo. I don't know
Is that a
nothing
fade
about it.
space?
Yeah, OG shit.
You know, only OGs know, bro. Let's go.
They don't even make courts no more.
I
we
know.
We just doing the
Inserts.
and shit. Yeah.
That's fire.
Shout out
Awesome.
Face
So do you
Please.
want to go out on a song? Or
Yeah, you want to play some of the new shit?
For sure. I got you.
Fuck yeah. So wait, before we do that though,
Yeah.
You got someone?
BHOshots on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with
Every
30,000 followers, how
fucking
come you're
place,
not
yeah.
what they call verified?
That's a good. I've applied for verification, but the only weed-related things that I've seen get verified are companies that are selling like not necessarily a weed-based product, but like those goodie boxes and shit like that.
Is Matthias?
I think Matthias might be actually. I'm not entirely sure though. He
Shout out
kind of
Matthias 710.
Because he's been deleted before. I know that.
he had a huge page and then that got deleted and I think he got it back. I don't actually know his.
Try.
Like I don't know
Maybe
how to
got
spell
deleted
Matthias, to be
The
honest.
faithful blue check mark.
It's of most importance.
Dog, I did.
Well, dude, if you get that, like, even if we were over the, I
You
think
probably-
it's like 10,000 is what you need.
No, you don't need. I have friends with 1,000 followers on Instagram that are verified.
You just
And, like,
apply
3,000.
for it?
Yeah, you apply for it. It's literally is your page like searched by your following? Do you get a certain amount of likes? And then, are you like Instagram friendly? That's what it comes down to.
Cool.
And you know, Instagram has all sorts of algorithms that are always changing and shit. But
Oh my god. Can't even keep up with this shit.
did you find it?
No, maybe they deleted him again.
I know. Like I definitely followed him.
If
but-
he
know
isn't
I think
deleted,
it's
shout out the homies. Sorry we ain't even really homies, but shout out homie. I don't know dude at all. But shout out the dude.
Have you ever seen his videos?
What? Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. All right, let's play some music.
Yeah, let's
Gotcha.
hear it. Let's check it out. Make sure you check us out. YouTube.
Shout out Seriously Stoned. Thank you
Seriously
for having
Stoned.
us. Seriously.
Yep. Shout
You're
out
welcome, man. Thank you for
BHOshots.
coming
Follow
out.
him. Subscribe to us.
We appreciate
See you guys
that shit.
next week.
Like, subscribe, tell your mama.
Wait, see you guys next year.
Facts. Oh my god.
In Nova Scotia, up on the sofa, drinking a cola. I like a Nova. I'm doing yoga. My girl, she a cobra. We got the whole stuff. Never use whole stuff. Roll up in new Gucci. This life is a movie. I am a true beauty. I've been up on Lucy. Truly, like Judge Judy. I'm a ruby. Roll sushi. I'm spooky like booty. Get goofy.